Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I think we'll get started. My name is Lori Stoft, and I work in the Office of Marketing and Public Relations here at Arizona Western College. And on behalf of the college, I'd like to thank you for being here today for this announcement about the El Toro Bowl title sponsor. We're really excited, once again, to partner with Caballeros de Yuma and the Matador Athletic Association to host the fourth El Toro Bowl since this modern iteration. Previously, it was held here, but it was restarted again in 2011. And to speak to that, I'd like to introduce the president of Arizona Western College, Dr. Glenn Maley.
Thank you, Lori. It's a real honor to be here and to welcome each and every one of you. As Lori said, to reinstitute the El Toro Bowl is really an exciting opportunity. As the president of the college, I think way back in the time when we had the El Toro Bowl, and of course at that time I wasn't the president of the college, but it's so great to see it reinstituted. And I can tell you it wouldn't have happened without Jerry Smith and working with the community and the Caballeros de Yuma. I just can't give him enough credit. As you know, it's not something that anyone takes lightly. To start a bowl game, it takes so much behind the scenes. And all of the individuals that are volunteering, it just can't happen without them. The other aspect of it, of course, is the sponsors. Putting on a bowl is not an inexpensive project. And having said that, I also want to recognize our food service manager, John. He does a great job, and I can tell you when you go to a bowl anywhere else, it's second class compared to what John puts on here. So I, as the president of the college, I'm just proud to have the opportunity to welcome each and every one of you. And it's really surprising to me. It seems like it was just last year last week that we were standing here talking about the bowl game, and time flies so fast. And it's just great to see the young players and the things that they're doing and watch them progress, not only on the field, but in the classroom. And that's really what it's all about. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming, and look forward to a great bowl game and a great season, and couldn't be more pleased with our coach and the coaches. Every day in every way, they're working as hard as they can to have the students progress on the field and in the classroom. And it's my honor at the end of the year to shake their hand and give them their diploma. So again, thank each and every one of you for coming.
Next, I'd like to bring up our athletic director, Jerry Smith.
Thanks, Lori. Again, like Dr. May, I'd like to welcome you here. This is certainly an exciting event for us. Certainly exciting for us to see such a representation in the community. I think it would kind of behoove us to recognize some of the people, obviously, that's in the audience. First, let me recognize our partners in the El Toro Bowl, the Caballeros de Yuma. So if all of you ought to kind of recognize yourselves so people can see who's actually supporting us and putting the bowl game on. The next group I'd like to recognize is the bowl committee. We've got several of them here outside of the Caballeros de Yuma. So if you're a member of the bowl committee, let people see who you are. Great. We couldn't make it without these two groups in the planning and getting ready for the bowl, that's for sure. And then obviously another important group for us is the Matador Athletic Association. If you're a member of the Matador Athletic Association, let's see those people recognize themselves. Another good group. Obviously, we got some important guys sitting right over here on our right that's going to get us into the bowl game on December the 6th. This is part of our football team, the Arizona Western College Matador football players. I'm going to save our title sponsor until a little later, but I want to recognize a couple of other sponsors that's obviously here. Sign Pro and Dell Outdoor, Bob and Lewis are here to support us. Obviously, Dr. Maley's already mentioned John and the banquet that Sodexo provides for us. That's certainly an exciting event. And I just want to say, you know, how important to us as an institution and as a department it is for us to be able to bring to you the bowl game that we've had the last 3 years. Obviously, we've been in bowl games for the last 5 years in a row. It's an exciting time for our coaches, it's an exciting time for our football team, our football players, and obviously the rest of the college. So we look forward to a great bowl. I think somebody else I just saw in the audience I should recognize is Linda Jordan from the Visitors Bureau. She's been an outstanding help for us in many ways in terms of advertising. Obviously, KYMA is here. They've been one of our sponsors also all 3 years with the bowl game. So I may find some more before we get through. Also, maybe recognize Jamie Sheldall, the Assistant Superintendent of the Yuma Union School District. Jamie's been our partner throughout this venture. When we first started the venture, Jamie was a principal at Gila Ridge High School. Now he's moved on up in the administrative staff, and certainly he has stayed in contact and been a great supporter of ours throughout the process. So thank you again for being here. I'll come back a little later and introduce our title sponsor.
And while all those groups of people are helping plan the bowl game, Coach Tom Minnick is working with those students every day, on season, off season, and I'd like to bring him up now and give his perspective on this game.
Thank you. Just want to say thank you to all the sponsors, and especially the major sponsor, Walmart and Sam's Club. It's a great honor to have you guys as a major sponsor. I know we shop there all the time, and I really appreciate you being the major sponsor this year. This year's team, we always have the goals to get to the national championship game. Still is possible. Need some help in front of us to get the job done. We got to take care of our business and win the rest of them. But right now, ranked 12th, getting back hopefully here this week in the top 10 after we beat Phoenix this weekend, and then we'll see where it lies down the road. But we just got to keep getting better. We've had a lot of injuries this year, and we're struggling through that. Backups have to step up and play, and we got to keep running like nothing happened. So. They've been doing a pretty good job. We haven't played very well last 2 weekends. We're looking to get back on track this weekend again, and have that chance to, be in that top, tier, which is top 5 at the end of the season. So, the hero here last week, I want him to stand up because he's from Yuma. Edgar Gaslam, he was the one that kicked the winning field goal here against Eastern, and I'm very happy to have him, especially here from Yuma, because he's done a wonderful job. He's been the best kicker since I've been here. Actually, probably since I've been coaching, he's been the best kicker that I've recruited. So he's done a great job for us, and he keeps getting better. But and the rest of the guys, we have meetings at 1 at 3 and at 1 at 3:30. So some of my other guys, most of the other guys aren't here, but I'm sure they're going to be happy to hear that the Walmart and the Sam's Club is going to be our major sponsor. Thank you.
So it goes without saying that a lot of the great stuff that happens in Yuma couldn't happen without the support of a group like Caballeros de Yuma. And so we're so grateful for their partnership, and I'd like to ask Louis Gradius to come up. He's the co-chair of the El Toro Bowl Committee.
Thank you for that introduction. I just want to echo what was already said up here by these gentlemen. We're very appreciative of all of you for coming out and helping us introduce our title sponsor. We're about 12 weeks or so away from kickoff, so things are approaching kind of quickly here, and we're putting the final touches on getting things together for you all. One of the things that the Caballero is really pleased about this event, and we've held true to this since the inception, we started doing this 4 years ago, and that is not only is our goal to bring a quality football game to Yuma, but also have the opportunity to showcase this community and this institution, Arizona Western College. I think we've been able to show each and every year that we've had this the quality of academic instruction as well as athletics here at AWC. And we're extremely proud to be able to partner with AWC to showcase that off. And so, gentlemen, this is all about you sometimes, so thank you very much for what you do. This event could not come together without the help of all our sponsors. And our title sponsor, of course, is, without saying, one of the most important factors of that portion. And so we've enjoyed a good relationship with the various sponsors that we've had for this event. And Jerry's going to introduce our title sponsor here in a little bit. And I'd like to say that we, as the Caballeros, are extremely honored to have them as our title sponsor this year, and glad that they stepped up. We really appreciate it. They've been an instrumental partner sponsorship-wise for us throughout the inception of this event. So we're thankful for them. But again, thank you very much. Look for the announcements for when the tickets go on sale. Make sure you get your tickets. Make sure your neighbors get their tickets, and your neighbors' neighbors get their tickets, and we get a bunch of people out to the game. Thank you.
Okay, I know it's behind me on the screen, so there's not a lot of suspense, but I'm going to bring Jerry back up here for the big reveal, okay?
Thanks, Lori. I wanted to wait till the end to kind of talk about Walmart and Sam's Club. I don't know how many of you in the community are involved like we are in terms of mixing and getting people involved in different activities. And Sam's Club and Walmart has been one of our sponsors since the inception of the El Toro Bowl. They've been on board every year. But I want to brag on them just a little bit about some other things. Most people don't know because they're not too good, or they're kind of bashful about putting their name out in the community and all the things they do. And so I asked Kathy today if she would provide me a list of some of the different organizations that they've supported in the last couple of years. And I'd just like you to hear some of the list. And Sam's Club's the same way. They support the same people. But this is just a partial list. I'm not going to read it all off. I'm just going to read off some that I know that you'll be familiar with. Obviously, one in the Foothills Walmart store is really involved in the Kevin is on the board, and that's the Yuma Community Food Bank. And Kevin is trying to put a grant together right now through the Walmart Foundation for about $25,000 for the Yuma Community Food Bank. The Adult Literacy Program, Amberley's Place, American Cancer Society, VFW, Yuma Parks and Rec, Boy Scouts of America, Toys for Tots, Yuma Union District, Diabetes Association, Catholic Community Services, Arizona Western College, United Way, MCAS, Relay for Life, Cuddle Kids, Welton School District, Saddles of Joy, Crossroads Missions, Yuma Life Care Center, and the list goes on and on and on. I don't think most of the people in the community recognize what a partner in this community that these 4 Walmart stores and Sam's Club bring to our community. They spend thousands and thousands of dollars in our community each year. And when I met with the 4 store managers along with Joe and Jennifer from the Sam's Club, they were so excited. If you've been to the bowl game in the past, seen Kathy flip the coin the last 3 years, she's the designated coin flipper as we start the game. But they've been there to help us celebrate the jump in, been there to help us celebrate the starting the game, and just been a big supporter. But as we met with them some 4 or 5 weeks ago as a group and talked about their role in stepping up and being the title sponsor of the bowl game, without a doubt, all 6 of them in the room was 100% in support of Arizona Western College, the Caballeros de Yuma, and the El Toro Bowl. And I think at this time, I think we need to give the entire Walmart family a round of applause for all they bring to Yuma in this community. Obviously, I don't know if you know this or not, but Kathy can speak to this, and so can Alan and Joe. They're also slave drivers for their employees. So some of them couldn't be here today. They had to work. They won't let them off. So, but we've got three of the people here today that's been some of our best supporters, and also Retta, as she started the relationship with us with Sam's Club many years ago. Now, I also don't know if you know this or not, but all four stores in Sam's has also been our partner in the Day of Champions for, I don't know, 8 or 9 years. They've been our partner in the Day of Champions, and they bring usually 100 employees, 125 employees, that they go hand in hand with our student athletes out in the community, hot, habitat, food bank. It's not cool in the back door of that food bank when we start separating out and boxing up food. About, I don't know, 3 months ago, we partnered with Kevin, and I forgot how many pounds of cereal we boxed up. It was 2 big crates. It was higher than your head. They must have weighed 500 pounds each of cereal. And we got down there and we boxed it all up and put it in different sacks in a matter of about 3 hours. But it's just been an outstanding partnership. Walmart recognizes and understands the importance of education. They understand it. They understand how important it is to the college. They understand how important it is to the community. They understand how important it is to their employees. And many of their employees are students at our institution. So they get the picture, and especially these managers in our store. We've been so fortunate to have a solid foundation of managers. Kathy's been a manager at Pacific for 10 years, 12 years, 10 years. And Kevin, Kathy Pearl, stand up. You can at least stand up. She's bashful, but she can at least stand up. When I first came, in my early days of raising money, and I've raised money for a long time, I used to go to Walmart and they'd say, well, I'll give you $100, but don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody I gave you the money, because they didn't want anybody else coming asking. But that's all changed. That's all changed. The whole Walmart Foundation, the whole Walmart community, now they want it known we are members of the community, and we want to be members, and they are, and I appreciate them so much. So Kathy is the manager at Pacific. Kevin Ladek is the manager at Foothills. Jen Porter, whose daughter played softball for us, is the manager at 24th and B, and George Valdez is the manager at San Luis. And then Joe Lopez, well, I don't know, Joe, what's your official title? Membership at Sam's Club. And then Alan Altag, sitting over on my left, is the assistant manager at Foothills in Walmart. Now, I don't know how many of y'all know Alan, but he loves to talk. He likes to tell some stories, and sometimes they're not all on the up and up. But
I'm gonna let Joe have this one.
Okay. But it's a great privilege for me to introduce this group, and I think Joe's going to come and speak for the group. But they have been such supporters of Arizona Western College, of Matador Athletics, and of education in general, Jamie, in terms of public schools too. They're our partners, and they're the entire community's partners. So thank you so much, Walmart and Sam's Club. And if Joe Lopez from Sam's Club will come forward to say a few words.
I'm here for support.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody liking that hot weather out there? I was trying to get some sandbags ready for the storm, but I guess it didn't happen. Anyway, as Jerry said, Walmart and Sam's Club, we do take a lot of pride in helping out our community. We got to remember, we also live here. We live here, we work here, we play here. And we like going to the AWC games, the football games, the basketball games. I mean, that's really, really, really great to get involved with that. But when Jerry called us for the bowl about 4 years ago. It's a bowl. Okay, it's a bowl. It's something to get excited about, but there's a lot of history behind the bowl. So it's really something to get excited about. Walmart and Sam's, we take a lot of pride in helping out the bowl. What I really like about it, though, is once everything's done and everything's paid for, whatever's left goes to scholarships. Am I right? Correct. And that's the best part of it, is educating our students, our sons and daughters. And that's the best part of helping out. We take a lot of pride in helping our community. And he just mentioned a few organizations we help. We're not even talking about the organizations that come in, and ask for some money, and we give the money. I mean, there's, I don't know, but about 50 a week, maybe, Kathy? Maybe? Yeah, and we try to help out everybody, but, we do the best we can. But this one makes a big impact, helping out the Toro Bowl. We've got students. It's really exciting to go to the game in the mornings, and you see, I would hope that one of these days we'll get the stadium super filled up on both sides, and I think that would be a great event for our community. But again, we take a lot of pride in helping out the bowl. And again, thank you for supporting them. We need everybody to go out to the games and spend some money at the concessions and have a good time. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. You're still going to defer to Joe, let him talk?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, thanks, Al.
Well, since you asked me to come, no, just kidding.
Lori and I were just putting a pencil to it the other day. We think for the first 3 years, we've put over $115,000 additional money in the scholarship fund for Arizona Western College students in the 3 years of the bowl game already. So let's give them a hand. And these sponsors that's here today has been a big part of that. So we want to remind you, we're 3-1. We're on the road this weekend at Phoenix College, ranked 12th in the country, moved up 3 spots this week. Hopefully we move up a little bit more next week. Next weekend is homecoming. I want to encourage you to be a part of the homecoming activities. We'll be having activities on campus all day, every day almost. If you hadn't had a chance to walk through the dining hall, as you on your way out, you ought to just walk through and see all the work that the students have been doing in getting the campus ready for homecoming next week. So it'll be an exciting week as Pima comes to town. And then the bowl game is scheduled for December 6th, 1 o'clock p.m. As usual, tickets will go on sale for Matador Athletic Association members the last week in October. And then they'll go on sale to the general public November 1st or somewhere, whatever Monday is, right around November 1st. So Matador Athletic Association members will have the capacity to go online a week before everybody else, get your tickets, and then they'll go on sale to the general public the next week. I want to encourage you to encourage as many people as you can to purchase tickets. We're going to do everything in our power, Louie and I, to make sure we get out and put tickets in people's hands and get people in the stands. The most important part of the bowl game is for us to get people out to see what a class act our sponsors, our players, our coaches, and our Matador members and our fans are. So it's going to be an exciting event. We're looking forward to our team moving on forward, be playing someone come December 6th, 1 o'clock p.m. Let me just turn it back over to Lori. I don't think she's going to open up for questions. But again, thank you for being here today. This is a great day for Arizona Western College. It's a great day for Matador Athletics, for the Caballeros de Yuma, as we partner in a three-legged stool to make this all happen and come together on December the 6th.
Thank you, Jerry. You guys who know Jerry know he's working tirelessly behind the scenes to make all of this happen. I'd just like to invite any questions members of the media might have, or members of the public, the college community. We have a microphone over here if anybody wants to come, or you can just holler it out. All right. Yeah, we're glad to see the Yuma sun. Thank you for coming. All right, at this point, and you're welcome to come up and get one-on-ones also with any of our panelists here, but officially, on behalf of the college, the Caballeros de Yuma, and the Matador Athletic Association, I'd like to thank you for coming. Have a great day.